How do everyone? And how are we all doing? Now, there's been a lot on this. I'm finding out mine today. So, I'm going to have a look in the box. And I'm going to see what's so good about it. I mean, I've seen a lot of other reviews. But there's still some unanswered questions. So, I'm now going to answer them. So, without further ado, hoof the lid off. And what have we got? Loads of bits and bobs. Notice how quiet it is. Number one, I've got COVID. And so's my boy. So we're kind of in the thick of it. But yeah, but the rest of them, they're on the gummy bear chewies. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do this and in a bit of peace and quiet. And I've got no music on either because I've had the music on all day and knocking a lot of them out. So that's quite amazing. Right, so there we go. So what we got here?
Oh, Kitty! Kitty!
I guess one of them's knocked their dinner over.
Oh,
Right.
man.
So here we are. So this is your instructions.
How did you manage that?
So it's a pull out sheet like that. It shows you all what's going on. Yeah. There's your weapons and your pylons all being done up that end. It also tells you, I presume this is some sort of mask for the glass in the lightning pod. Roll over onto the next pages. And you've got wheels, weapons going together and going on. Some rocket pods. Then on the last page of this sheet, you've got some GBU-12s attaching the wings. And then we get this other sheet where it shows you you're attaching a gun on one of the noses. Now you get two noses of this kit. Now I don't know what that other nose is, but we'll have a look in a minute. And then this is another fold out sheet. So got your engines,
What's wrong?
all very nice. External fuel tank. That shows you the layout of your masks. And again, they've got some masks to cover your head-up display. Nice little touch with the angle of attack indicators and the compass. Oh, I don't know, I think one of them is a compass, I think the other one's an arrow gauge. Can't remember what the other one is. Anyway, there's a fair few bits. You can have that open, so there's obviously a fuel panel there, because that's where they fuel it from. Then you've got your main stencil data that goes on it, on your top and your bottom, your side to side. And then you've got, oh dear, sorry, trouble with these flimsy papers. You've got your colour scheme. And then a few decals that go on the front nose. And you turn over and you've got your full schemes in the box, along with that one gigantic, amazing decal sheet, which I must admit is pretty cool.
Right, here you go then.
Your chaff and flare dispensers. Mustang, the wild Mustang and the O-Sand bird. There's some of the tread plate panels, more weapons there.
You haven't done your COVID test.
And then behind that is the masks, which I will say this. I can see them under this bright light. There you go. But they are pretty finely cut. So yeah, so that's that. That's that there. Right. Put that in that bag. Oh, put that over there. Put that in the top. So the first bag we've got is the clear. And it's pretty clear, bloody hell. It's goddamn clear. No, oh, so there's a tiny little seam line there. Tiny little one, but look, if we look at old, what's his name? There you go. It's pretty clear, that. Look at that. You wouldn't want to spook driving this, would you? But there is a part that goes right the way up to here. So that bit there is the only bit. Oops, that bit there is the only bit you're really going to need to sand off, because this is an actual metal strip. It's to shatter the screen when it. And then these here are your lenses and your front headlight, sniper pod, and Maverick missiles. So yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. So that's the glass. Shove that back in there to keep it safe. That down there. Well, these bits here are well, these are the slide mode, so that's a whole rear end there. A whole rear end, including raised rivet detail. APU outlet. Unbelievable, that is absolutely fantastic. Look at that. So the Revel kit was the only one that had all the raised detail on the end. The Italieri one doesn't. Don't know whether the Hobby Boss one does. But the Revel kit, the monogram kit, was the only one that did, and you used to have to join it. You had a big seam line going down there. Of course, when you sanded it, you lost all your rivet detail. With this, you don't need to lose anything. There's no lines on nothing. Absolutely tippity top. Well, that's the fuselage. Then you got your engines, and these are the old binoculars. And they just, well, let's have a look, see how well they go on. I know that people say, you know, oh yeah, they're going all right. But one. If in doubt, give the saw a shout. Whoops. So there you go, and that just sits on there like that. It's like no fuss. I think there's a bit that goes on the underside.
I did.
Oh, women. Anybody knows women? Arguing. Don't take long, does it? Right. So that literally sits in there like that. And there is a bit to go on the underside. That's quite a nice fit, actually. And this with no glue, look. There he goes. But nice. Right. What we got here? Where did that other bit go? Who cares? Only a bit of crap. Right, so in here we've got 3 little bits. So we've got another nose. Put that to one side. Heads-up display. Yeah, that does look a bit Eeyore, that does. Yeah, that's really nice. Right. You got your gun. Well, you could probably got to find enough drill, you could drill them out. And this other nose. Don't quite know what that nose is, but we'll have a look when we get round to the other bit. So I'll leave that nose out. So now you can hear something squealing. It's a cat. Bloody cats come to pay us a visit. Right, I'll put those in there for now. Put those back in there. Right, here's the bit with the other nose. So let's take these out of here. Hello. Bit of a joke, but guess the pilot's harmless. Right, there's the other nose. So that's the nose you're going to use. No, this isn't a nose. I'll tell you what this is. See, people have been saying there's two noses in it. It's not the nose. That's the arse end. That's the back. Look at the detail you get in the wheelbase. Look at that. That's bloody nice. It's nice little aerials. Then you get the arse end. Then the joystick. That looks pretty sweet. Cockpit. That's the shroud for the instrument panel, and there's the instrument panel. Couple of antennas for the arse end. Wheel door. Superb. So now I know what it is. It isn't it? That's your nose. Then you got another panel here. I don't know what that bit is, but there's another aerial. So that's that. Then we've got two of these. So we'll just deal with the one. God, I'm cold sweating now. So, anyway, let's just zoom me out here a bit. So you get two of these. There you go, side by side. So this pilot here is armless, and this pilot here, he's got both his arms. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at this. And so there's your GBU-12, there's your pilot. You want a crew member to stick in your A-10. There's his arm. Oxy pipe. Where's his head? Keep going up. Two style of head, one with the visor open, one with the visor shut. I presume this is the new A-10 bone dome. Looks pretty detailed. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. A9. It's pretty cool. Parts of the wheel bay, and you got the another antenna, and part of a bomb, another bomb, slide mark. I don't know. Oh, that's the rocket pod, number 16. That's the rocket pod. More shells, laser seeker heads, gas turbine at the rear. There's your rocket pod pieces there, front and back. Different one there if you want to put a different one on. Turbine blade, look at that, very nice. Weighted wheels by the looks of things as well. So yeah, all very nice that. And a little bit of ribbon inside the can there. Yes, all very nice. That's a pretty tippity top model so far. So we're going to get on to some better stuff on it now, because it's now where what we've got now. Right, I'll put that in there. In now. Around all right. So here we go. Cover it off. So we've got 2 sprues in here. Quick sip of tea. Who's watching, Rupert, who's watching the news? I can hear Zelensky or something speaking.
Unbelievable.
Oh, so that's the missus. She's watching. So anyway, we'll carry on here. What did I do? Oh, his arm's over there. So this is the fuel tank, external fuel tank, ECM pod, snipe pods, lightning pod, and these are all been slide moulded, these back ends, and I don't know what that is. It's a pod of some sort. It's just, oh, it's a sniper pod. So sniper, sniper. Lightning. That's the rack for the twin rockets. And then this one, what is that? This one's a fuselage aft, so you've got the cockpit with a bit of internal detail. This is round all the way. External detail. It's pretty good. And that's the brake liners on the rear wheels. And then, I don't think you can really see it, but it's the level of detail on the pylon bottoms. This is on every single one where they've been slide moulded. Unbelievable, that is. And then you've got seat. So there's your sides of your seat. There's the fuel panel. Top. Looks like the back of a canopy. There's the back of the seat there. Back of the canopy there. Again. Lower part of the. I think there's some more slide bars, the gun housing. There's your cockpit. Right, that's nice. Don't know if there's any throttles to go in there. If there is, they'll go there. Landing gear. Front wheel bay. I don't know what that is. 69. It's got some internal bit in it. Oh dear. Right, so on that there, that piece there, that big long piece, that's the bit that goes underneath the engines. So when they go on the arse end of the aircraft, that's what will go on. They'll sit on that. So at the moment, yeah. Right, that's the one. And then last but not least, the final bag. sprue B and C. So on this one, you've got your wings. And the detail on them is very nice. The light cluster on the end of the wings. Very nice. Flaps, I think. There's these flaps, aren't there?
Right.
Underneath the wings. That's the flaps there. I think they're the underside of the flaps, and then these are the wheels. So the wheels, engine. There's the PO tube.
So where are you going to stay? We'd best turn the lamp out in your room then, because that's a bit
Is it? Yeah, there's internal detail in there as well.
There you go.
All very nice. Right, that's that one.
Right, where's Valerie? Is she in your bin? Did you take her to school?
Next is your tail fins. That's a block. Goes in the fuselage to help the two front and rear pieces locate together properly. Speed brakes, wheel wells, speed brake housings in the wings, speed brakes again. That's the pieces behind the wings. There's the top of the fuselage and the two fenders, and then your other parts of the fuel pan that goes inside that. And that's it. And it's got all the lumps and bumps on. Tail's very nicely detailed. Even the rear end, the elevator section. Jeez, look at that. So there you go. So that's the Academy 148 A-10C. So you do get an A-10C in the kit. And here's one I made earlier. No, not really. This is my model I was kindly sent by a company that sponsors me. I did have there it is. So, military model online. They do a full range of Mr. Colour and Mr. Hobby stuff. They do the full range of all the paints and the lacquers. And to prove it, here's the paints and the lacquers that I've used on this. They've only been going about 5 or 6 months, I think. But they're nice and friendly for what I've seen of them. I've only been there once. I tend to go back again when I've got some more money. Preferably when I've got to get into bloody work. But yeah, this is their one. This is Taglieri's 172 Gulf War A10. Nice little kit. It depicts that you can make it into a C, but I don't bother with any of that. I just built it out of the box. That'll do me. Didn't come with these though, or these. It came with a set of side ones, but these ones were out of an Academy 172 F18, same as those. So yeah, but it's a nice little kit. Nice little kit. I don't normally do this small because it's a bit challenging for the old eyesight, but yeah. But there we go. Anyway, going back to what we were supposed to be talking about, which was the big girl, the 148er. What was it? I was just looking at something on that 72 job, and I thought to myself, didn't I see or didn't I see? And I've forgotten what it was. God, Jesus. I tell you, the old memory. Don't get old, my old man used to say. Don't get old, son. Don't get old. You start losing it and forgetting things. You ain't wrong. yeah. So anyway, if you want paints and stuff, give them a go. Nothing wrong with that. You know, it all helps, doesn't it, to get along. So this is the only thing I've got of theirs is a bit of headed notepaper. And that's who they are. Military Model Online. If you go there, and yeah, I'm sure there'll be various helping you out. Now, what was it I was going to do? So there's the twin thing. So the twin racks. So there's the steps. There's the cushions. It's got to be all there, and I can't remember what it was now. There was something I was looking at, and I thought, right, I'll have to see if, you know what, and I can't bloody remember for the life of me now what it was. Something to do with this. Oh, that was it. Yes, I remembered. Right, on the front of the aircraft, you got this little laser, right? That was on all A-10s up until they got to the C. Now, this portrays on having one, but there's a book I've got in my stash that I've managed to salvage from the dreaded garage that it was being, kept in. And most of the A-10Cs don't have it because he's got this JCHMS or whatever it is helmet, and I was going to look to see, there it is. So when you look, it's here. It's this here. This here. They don't have it. So what they do have instead is just 4 little pinholes where it used to sit, which is there. 4 little tags where it used to sit. So yeah, so that's what I was looking for. And now I know my answer, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Something's just dropped out of the bag. No, they haven't. Don't know what that was in. Still, never mind. So there's that arm and the nose to go in there. So yeah, so it's, I've got to tell you now, it's a very nice kit, and it's well worth the wait. Well worth the wait. I'm really chuffed with this. I don't know what scheme I'm going to do it in. I'll have to have a look and see if there's any really nice, schemes that I can do in. I think one of them was a snake or something, Indianapolis or Indiana. I can't remember now. It just depends on what you can get. But either way, there's not, the schemes in the box. Where's the bloody packet's gone? But yeah, the schemes in the box aren't bad for what it is. So, I mean, if I was going to do one from the box, you got 4 to choose from. So I mean, they're all borrowing this one. This one's Osan Air Base. Honouring the Flying Tigers. It's quite a nice one. Or you got the plain Jane boring ones. Don't think no. They only give you the stencils for those certain weapons and missiles, and not the sniper pods. Well, I mean, let's say it now. You can tell this is a kit that's come from Korea as well, because there's not much in the way of English in it. I mean, it's like this here, inside. Oh, I think I know what they're talking about. So the chaffy flares come out down there. Right. Yeah. Anyway, it's all very nice. That's it there. But in this book that I've got that's behind me, there's a few nice schemes. Even in the grey, there's a few nice schemes. So, yeah. So, there we go. So it's yeah, it was a nice surprise to come through the door today. This is about the best time now for me to take a good look at it, because obviously you know, the pills have kicked in, and let's just hope I don't end up in that bloody hospital again, because I definitely don't want to go there. But I'm staying in. I'm not staying in the warm, because it's not exactly bloody warm in this house, because where we are we're such a bloody great big place. It's not insulated, so the guys have got to come round and insulate the house for us. And he was supposed to be round this week, but because we've all had bloody COVID, they're coming round next week. I've got bloody old French on. So yeah, so he's coming round next Monday. Hopefully most of us will be cleared up from this horrid sodding flu-y type stuff. And yeah, but in the meantime, I mean, it's quite a nice box art, and this is a superb kit. And yeah, because here it depicts the sniper pod there, look. And you've got a rocket pod over there, small JDAM there, two sidewinders on the rocket rails. So what's nothing underneath? Cool stuff. I know that you can with these. I don't think I've seen many without dented noses, where the old refueling boom comes in and bonk on there, and then it slides and scrapes up there and goes in the slot. Because he's sitting right up here, so he can look down there and have a look. But it's just an old Warhorse. Oh, hence the name Warthog. Now they can take a bit of a beating, and so can these things. But I shall look forward to getting stuck into that. But like I say, I've nearly finished the little A-10. I was having a bit of a break from the Poseidon, only for the simple reason being is I went and got some models out of me storage, brought them back here, and well, I think I did the last video was where I opened one of the boxes up. I finished repairing the Tornado. She's now sat over there behind me on the shelf. So yeah, I can't wait to take her to her first show. I'm still hopeful I'm going to find that resin wheel. I can't really see the point in buying a set of resin wheels just for one wheel. So, without further ado, I shall bid you all good evening, and until next time on Clive's Modelling Bench. No, sod it, Clive's Modelling Channel. Take care, be strong, don't get ill like me, keep building these things, and we'll see you in the next one. Tidy boys.